Hey dude, CI here. So Lacey, your video yesterday sort of inspired me. Well, it was actually sort of a confluence of things. I watched your video immediately after watching a movie called Whiplash. That was all about jazz band, which you mentioned in your video, and it just seemed like I needed to talk about it. The movie. Have you seen Whiplash? It's amazing. It is so good. Now, I'm not a jazz guy, and I was never in jazz band. And after watching this movie, I'm not sure I want to. Lacey, you make it look like fun, but boy, let me tell you, there's a level you get to where it's not fun anymore. This guy goes to the best musical college in the country, and he somehow gets selected for the hardest band at that school. And it's run by this dude who's an absolute psychopath. He's a drill sergeant, and the worst kind of drill sergeant. It's such a good movie, though. It's all about this guy who wants to be so great. He wants to be one of the greats. And that seems to be a common theme in the movie. This drill sergeant, this psychopath, wants to push people to be one of the greats, and he feels that the only way he can get someone to be at that level is to abuse them to the point that they either give up or they decide, fuck this dude, I'm going to be Charlie Parker, I'm going to be Buddy Rich, I'm going to be one of the best ever just to spite this dude. It's a great movie, whether or not I agree with the way this dude handles things, which I don't. The truth of the matter is I'm not even a jazz fan. I really don't care for it. This may insult the people in the room who like jazz, but, I don't know. I just feel like jazz is for players. Jazz is for musicians. Jazz is one of those things that musicians love, but the people sitting in the audience listening to it, they don't actually enjoy it that much. Actually, let me take that back. The people in the audience are a bunch of other jazz musicians. Jazz musicians love jazz. Regular folks like me, we don't like it so much. And I think it's a little weird when the people on stage are having more fun than the people in the audience. But I'm sure that was all extremely insulting, so I apologize. God bless you. If you love jazz, you love jazz. Go for it. But anyway, I really want to recommend this movie. Whether or not I'm a jazz fan or not, doesn't matter. I am a music fan. I am a fan of musicians working on their craft. And this drummer is absolutely working nonstop. That's essentially what the movie is about. A guy working on his craft, trying to become great, and this asshole who's pushing him to do it. Lacey, I feel certain that your jazz band is a place filled with love and laughter and fun and joy. This movie, there is very little joy. There is no laughter. But it's a wonderful movie anyway, and I highly recommend it. Alright guys, that's it from me. I'll see you next week.